Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm doing another video. Now, this is a video which many people have been waiting for, and one which I'm very excited to film because I'm going to be reacting to Season 9, Episode 1 of The Next Step. Now, it's been a little while since I've done a reaction video because of the gap between Season 8 and Season 9, but I'm very excited to watch the new season and see what's going on. The trailer has made it seem very intriguing, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in this episode. Now, if you see my previous video, I talked a lot about what my expectations are for this video. In case you for this episode, but in case you haven't seen that video, I'm just expecting there to be a lot of drama, a lot of plot lines started, and really just a lot of dancing. I think it's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to watch it. The reason why I haven't released or made this video yet as quickly as some other people might have is because I have had a really bad throat. I wanted to wait until my voice was better before I did it because I didn't want to make a reaction and you couldn't hear what I was saying. That just wouldn't be great. But I haven't really got many theories for it because I don't know what bits of the trailer are hinting at episode 1 or other episodes, so I just want to get into it and I will let you know my thoughts. But as always, I've got to say before I start my reaction videos, all the clips of The Next Step which I'm going to be putting in, obviously they're owned by The Next Step CBBC. They're not owned by me, but you know, I'll be including some of those clips just to kind of let you know what bits I'm talking about. It will make it easier. So yeah, I can't wait to watch the episode. Okay, so this opening dance is very different, very unique, but I think it kind of works because, like I think I said in my reaction to the trailer, the new angles, the new like kind of perspective of The Next Step is kind of going with this whole TikTok vibe, and you know, TikTok is very relevant right now, so I don't hate it. It's very different, but I personally like it. It gives a more personal approach, so I really like it. The mirrors add a very unique twist too. I had no idea people could fit behind them, but you know, okay, I'm here for it. And also the music is very tropical. It's very international, which is fitting considering they're going to internationals. So I think that this music was a very good choice, and I personally really like it.
All of H-Troop is here. Pete is away visiting family. He's supposed to be coming back tonight, and I can't wait. I'm planning a special first date for us. But other than that, it's all about internationals. So Pete isn't with the team at the moment, which is a shame. I hope he's okay. Obviously, I don't know why he's gone to see his family. Maybe there was an issue similar to Michelle in season 3 when her parents divorced. That's like the vibe I'm getting from it. Because in season 3, Michelle wasn't in the first dance because she was going to see her family. So I feel like we're going to have a similar situation to that. But apart from Pete not being there, the dance is really good. Like, in terms of the team, I think this dance could be better than some of the ones we did at Nationals. So I feel like in the time we've had between season 8 and 9, I think the actors and dancers themselves have become a lot stronger. So I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing.
The end of H-Troop, but this moment is bittersweet. Dylan left to join their sister Margot's world tour, and I know H-Troop won't be the same without them. But I know that I have to focus on internationals. I
was thinking, where is Dylan? Because Dylan just isn't there. But I'm glad that they've had this opportunity to go with their sister. I mean, that's an incredible opportunity, and I'm assuming they're going to be a professional dancer now because they're going on tour. So yeah, I'm really happy for them, and I really hope they do well.
I don't regret giving Jet my spot in the final dance, but at internationals, you better believe I'm going to give it everything I've got.
I owe Xander so much for what he did. Okay,
so Jet and Xander's friendship is something which I really liked last season, and like they did like a little duet just then. I know it was only a few seconds, but you can really see how well they get on as friends, and I really hope that it stays as a friendship because their vibes are just amazing, and I can tell they care a lot about each other. So that bit of the dance is one of my favourite bits so far, just because I love when you can see kind of relationships and friendships come through in their dancing, and you can tell that Mila and Brandon in real life do get along kind of the same way as Jet and Xander do. So that was really nice to see. Okay, so that was one of my favourite opening dances ever. It was just put together so well. Everybody had their own moment to shine, which was amazing. And I just think that Kenzie also, like the way she's leading that team has shown how much confidence that she's got now. Because obviously in season 8, she did doubt herself as a leader, but now she seems really confident. The Nationals win has given her a boost. But yeah, I'm really happy about it. And I hope that Jude feels the courage to talk to Kenzie, because like she said, she's hoping to move up from being an alternate. So I really hope that goes well.
Jude, you are no longer an alternate, as well as both of you will be co-choreographers for internationals.
I'm really happy that Jude has got a spot on A Troop. You know, getting this opportunity not just to be dancing but to co-choreograph at internationals with Anthony is amazing. You know, I feel like in terms of a professional career, like seeing that she choreographed dancers for internationals will be great at like kind of boosting her career. So I think this is a fantastic opportunity, and I really hope that she kind of just goes for it because she deserves it.
It's very interesting.
But I do want to make sure Ultra Elite has a safe place to rehearse and stay as a team. So you and B Troop can share Studio One. We have to focus on internationals.
Kenzie is very kind for letting Elite use the studio. I mean, considering everything they went through at Nationals and, you know, Lucy and trying to get Kenzie to go to Ultra Elite, I think it's very generous of her. Personally, I wouldn't have let them in because, you know, they are schemers, but I guess Kenzie doesn't know that. But yeah, I was surprised.
The next step is going to pay for making me feel like an outsider at my own studio. I'm going to tear this team apart, piece by piece by piece.
Right. Grace, we need a minute to talk about her. She has not been in this episode very much, but from the start, it is very obvious that she's the new Amanda. She wants to take the team apart. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. Like, obviously we knew that it was going to happen, but I just feel like Grace doesn't have a lot of motive. Like, yes, she left the next step, but like, it isn't like anybody on the team was like deliberately forcing her out. Like, yeah, I just don't get it. Like, but if Grace is passionate about taking them down, then okay. But Ollie, what do you think about Grace?
She just needs to go home. Get a job.
My boyfriend Ollie's watching it with me, so he's like kind of getting the same vibe, I think, as me. So you think she should just go home?
She needs to go home. Get her out.
That is so real. Okay, so I noticed that there's some new establishing shots. Like, I don't know how I feel because I love the old ones because they were so traditional. But, you know, new angles, new colouring. It looks very different. But a lot of the like in between shots are different, but especially the studio ones are different. But I think it could be a good change.
Since I got back from London, Rochelle asked me to direct her brand new show, Step Inside 2. She and Ozzy are in New York right now, pitching it to big time producers.
Lily is back. She's doing well, which is fantastic. It's lovely to kind of have a old A Trooper just coming back in to, you know, update us, saying what's going on, which is fantastic. And it looks like Rochelle and Ozzy are being very successful in New York, I think they said. And the fact that Cleo's going to be part of that show as well is amazing. Like, it's just knowing that all these next step characters are going to remain together is really reassuring for us fans. Knowing that those friendships will be continuing, Rochelle and Ozzy's relationship will be continuing. That's really good to hear.
Stop being weird and take the gift.
No, I have some more questions. Did I do something to deserve this gift? And if so, what exactly did I do?
It's just, you know, thanks for being a great dog partner gift, okay?
Daisy and Heath, I get mixed vibes from them because I want them to stay friends, but there's this chemistry which like is like a relationship. It's really hard to explain. But like, I feel like Heath should just accept the gift. Like, what's his issue with it? I don't really understand. And I also feel like this is a really like irrelevant plot line. So like, just because I don't see where this can go, like, where can it go? Like, obviously, if in later episodes this is relevant, fair enough. But I just don't get why it's a thing. Like, I'm really confused. But, you know, okay.
Jackie had to leave the show, and now the backers are getting really nervous. If we don't find another dancer soon, then we're gonna have to cancel the hold on the theater and honestly maybe cancel the whole show.
That's awful.
Jackie has been mentioned after 2 years of her being missing. She has been mentioned. Like, she's alive, she's dancing, she was going to be with Rochelle in New York, meaning that if she's auditioned to be in the show, Rochelle and Jackie have seen each other. So potentially Noah's there maybe. Like, it's amazing to hear that they're all kind of still in contact, which it's fantastic. I'm really, really happy that they're kind of reuniting and kind of getting that old A Troop back together.
I'm pumped to choose a B Trooper to send up to the big leagues today. This is basically the biggest decision I've ever had to make in my entire life. What a rush.
Winnie is back, which is lovely. I really like kind of her outfit. She looks very mature, like she's got a lot of responsibility. So I really like that this is happening for Winnie because she does deserve something, and the fact she's the dance captain of B Troop is fantastic. She looks really happy, which is nice because, you know, Winnie is a happy person, but we have seen times where she has felt sad. So I'm really happy that Winnie seems to be back to her normal self and that she's enjoying her role in the studio.
I don't want to overstep, but I'm worried you're making a huge mistake. Kenzie wants to fill the international spot with a B Trooper who hasn't even auditioned.
So we have our beloved Grace being sketchy again, which is fantastic. I'm joking, but yeah, Grace is being sketchy. I get her reasoning. I think she wants to have a spot on A Troop because she wants to take them down from the inside. In her world, fair enough, that's fantastic. But I still don't get it. I don't get why. I know that she felt like an outsider and everything, and I feel really bad that she felt that way, and nobody deserves to feel like that. But in my eyes, she left the next step, and then she joined Elite. She made friends with Ariana, and by the sounds of it, she did very successful at Elite. So I feel like she should be happy because of that. It's really hard to explain, but I still don't feel like I've got enough reasoning that she should be doing this. I don't understand at the moment, but I just hope she doesn't influence Winnie's decision, because Winnie needs to stand her ground and just do what she was going to do anyway.
What if I filled the vacancy in Rochelle's show? I've watched all your rehearsals and I know all the big group numbers.
Are you serious?
I am so happy for Jude. This is a fantastic opportunity. I'm just worried what Kenzie and the team might say. You know, they have just made her a choreographer for internationals, so I wonder if they'll be a bit like, you know, we just moved you up to one of the most important roles, so now you're leaving. They might be a bit confused. But I'm really happy. I personally think she should take it because she'll get to be with Cleo. She'll become a professional dancer. So if she's allowed to, this would be amazing.
She got me a present. Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
No, it's not that. Then I messed up. I was acting weird because it was a little unexpected, and now she won't give it to me.
Okay, so Heath and Daisy clearly care a lot about each other. So I feel like because they're caring this much and they want to get each other gifts, a relationship may be being foreshadowed or hinted at for this season. So I'm excited to see where it might go, but at the moment I'm not sure if I want a friendship or a relationship. I don't know. I'd be happy with either. I think I prefer a friendship though, but I'm interested to see where this is going to go.
That is perfect, but I've heard tickets are a little expensive and almost impossible to get.
Yeah, that is also true. But if you want it, you gotta work for it.
I'm glad that this cliffside sunset thing's been mentioned, because it was a thing in season 8 when they were auditioning for the challenge or whatever they did. So I'm glad they brought that back, because I love when they bring back storylines. So personally, I think that is a great shout from the TNS writers. So thank you.
DC to DC.
Whatever.
Okay, let's go talk to Nick about it.
Great.
Winnie is doing very well because she's standing up for what she wants to do. But I feel like Grace and Ariana have influenced that, so I don't know whether this is the right call, but fair enough for Winnie standing up, saying to Kenzie what she wants. That's great on her.
Did you hear the news?
I know, I don't know what Kenzie's thinking.
Like, they just won nationals.
I know, you'd think she'd believe in her team.
Yeah.
A-Troop auditions already?
Grace is a smart person, there's no denying it. She's walking past these dancers, getting in their heads. She knows what she's doing. Who she learnt it from, I don't know. It must have been Lucian or something, but she's doing a good job. But I don't want people to panic, because, you know, I don't think they're having auditions as a whole. I think it's just for the two. Well, I'm guessing there's going to be 2 now that Jude's gone, but 1 or 2 people that aren't there. So we'll have to see.
Echoes of strength, I hear them in the distance.
This duet is just amazing. You know, Cleo and Jude, every time they dance together, they're beautiful. But this duet is so emotional, so passionate. You can see the storyline shining through. So this one, to me, I think so far is probably my favourite that they've ever done. And that's saying a lot. They had a great one in season 8 and an amazing, iconic one in season 7. But personally, this is my favourite.
And I'll find my way.
This song is about finding happiness and having the courage to fight for it. No matter how scary it may be, sometimes you have to risk it all to follow your dreams.
It's lovely to hear Cleo singing again. She obviously sung a lot in season 8, and I just think her voice is amazing. She sounds incredible. And, you know, this song's lyrics are very gorgeous too. They have a deep meaning. I think that they're very true. So the fact that Cleo and Jude a couple which have made Next Step history and who have made a lot of people feel recognised and feel like they're known. I feel like this is giving a send-off to two characters who've impacted so many people's lives who watch the show. And I think that's why they made the song, because they know how much these two characters mean to a lot of people. And getting this send-off for them, even for me, I think it's beautiful. I'm just really happy that Cleo and Jude are getting such an amazing send-off. I mean, I'm assuming that Jude is going because, you know, we've seen that she's not in the A Troop lineup because they posted a thumbnail with A Troop, so she wasn't there. So I'm assuming she's going to go. But if she doesn't, great. But I'm just assuming she is. So yeah, I mean, if this is her last dance, then it's a very good one.
It would mean you have to start rehearsals in a couple days. You couldn't go to internationals. You'd have to leave the Next Step.
I think my life is about to change forever. I did this for Cleo, but now I know. I really, truly want this.
Okay, so Jude's been accepted, so she is going. I'm so happy for her though. Like, I feel like she didn't get to dance at nationals, and I think she should have. So I think this is a great opportunity, and she should just go out and smash it.
No way. Cliffside Sunset tickets?
Actually, it's just one ticket because I couldn't afford two, but I hope you like it anyways.
Of course I do.
It's so lovely to see Daisy's reaction. She seems so genuinely happy that Heath got her those tickets. Well, ticket, but I kind of wish that Heath could go with her. I think they'd have a great time, and it would be great for kind of strengthening that friendship, because I know that they're best friends. But I just think like the more kind of time they spend together, the stronger they'll get. But I hope that Daisy has an amazing time.
Oh, because back at nationals, you made fun of my shoelaces for hours because they were so ratty.
There we go.
It's very thoughtful of you.
That was a very thoughtful gift from Daisy. I mean, although it was simple, it was still, a lot of meaning had gone into it. I feel like Heath was disappointed to start with, but once he knew the meaning, it did mean a lot to him, which was lovely.
I have an opportunity to join Rochelle's show with Cleo.
This team means the world to me, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for helping me with my choreo over the years, but this is something that I have to do.
I'm so proud of Jude for telling the team. I mean, you can tell that she was sad. A lot of that probably was Molly as an actor, you know, leaving the Next Step, as well as Jude leaving too. But I'm really proud of her for saying that, you know, she needs to do this. And yeah, I'm just glad she's getting a send-off. I'm glad it just wasn't, okay, Jude's left in the next episode. She is getting a hug, a wave. It's great that an iconic character is getting a proper exit.
I'll never forget my time at the Next Step, but I'm so excited for this new chapter with Cleo.
This is such an emotional moment, you know, Cleo and Jude holding hands, walking out, you know, it is a big moment. I mean, they're two very important people on the Next Step, and, you know, getting to see them leave together in that way was everything I would have wanted it to be. So in my eyes, it couldn't have been done more perfectly. I'm really happy they got the send-off that they deserved.
Since we got back from nationals, I've been going through a lot, and I'm not ready to talk about it. Not even with Kenzie.
Okay, so we've gone from obviously Cleo and Jude leaving to Pete coming in and seeming sad, which is very unlike Pete. He's a very happy, very energetic person, and he just seems completely upset and completely drained. So whatever's going on must be quite serious. I just hope he's okay, because he genuinely, I am worried for him. Like, he seems really, really sad, and I hope that he feels like he can talk to Kenzie about it, because obviously she is there for him. So I hope he feels like he can have that conversation with her.
You don't understand. I can't go out with you at all. It's hard for me to even be in the studio right now.
What do you mean? What's going on?
I am sad that Pete can't be with Kenzie right now. But whatever this reason is that he's sad must be really serious, because Pete's feelings towards Kenzie in season 8 was so strong. And the fact he can't be with her right now, whatever this reason is, must be really difficult. My heart breaks for Kenzie though, because, you know, this is someone who she has a lot of feelings for, she wants to be with, and she feels like he's just not really giving her an explanation. So she doesn't really get why he doesn't want to be with her. So I feel really bad for her. Maybe Pete needs time, I'm not sure. But whatever this storyline is, it seems very mature for the Next Step. Obviously, we haven't really had kind of like a mental health sort of storyline really on the Next Step. We have a little bit, but not really specified. So if this is a route they're going down with it, then I think it would be fantastic, because, you know, the audience for the Next Step isn't just children, it is teenagers. I'm sure there are many adults who watch it too. So I feel like this would be a fantastic, mature storyline to do. So I am interested to see where this could go, because I think it could be really, really great.
I don't know how I'm gonna fix this, especially now that I have to do it with a broken heart.
I do feel so bad for Kenzie. I feel like there are a lot of things that she's confused about. I just hope she can keep it together. She can stay strong to find the new people to join A Troop. And I hope that Pete does stay on the team, because he is a really, really important part of A Troop. Okay, so that episode was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. And in terms of what I was expecting, that was so much better. I never thought it was going to be bad, don't get me wrong, but that is one of my favourite opening episodes ever. Like, I can't wait to watch it again already. It was just amazing. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think it was practically perfect. Is that how you say it? It was basically perfect, but the only things I would say, the Heath and Daisy stuff, I didn't think needed to be in that. I would like to have seen maybe a longer section with Pete and Kenzie, or maybe a bit more to get to know Ariana, because we don't really know much about her as of now. I'm assuming we will. But it was just amazing, and I can't wait to watch the next step. Season 9, episode 2 very soon, and of course I'll be filming my reaction. But let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments, because I would be very intrigued to hear. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon for my reaction to the next episode. Bye guys!